Hey guys, it's RodyT and I'm back with another Binding of Isaac video. And today, I'm going to be doing something a little different than the last run, and that is I'm going to be playing Tainted Samael. Tainted Samael is a little different than normal Samael because, well, you can't shoot your scythe projectiles anymore, but you start with this pocket active item, Memento Mori, which places a little mark on the ground, and if you double tap it, you can dash to your marks, and it does a lot of damage along the way. Polydactyly is sort of just an alright item. I don't think it'll be extremely useful in this run, but I guess we'll find out. So, how you want to play Tainted Samael is you want to get enemies lined up like this, and you can kind of just slash through them all. Just like Samael, Tainted Samael, I believe, has his own secret ending, in which I believe you have to go the route of the Cathedral to actually see it. So hopefully I can end up making that happen on this run, because I've never seen it before, and I think it'd be pretty cool to just to see what happens. I gotta get Little Horn here lined up with Memento Mori in order to do some more damage. So I'm going to place some marks on the ground, and he has to be lined up like that. That was perfect. Right now my DPS isn't great, but I think if you get more damage ups, Memento Mori does scale with it, so I should be doing a lot of damage in the future, hopefully. I don't like when he teleports around like this. It looks like he's Little Loki, or Little Horn, I should say. Wasn't really cooperating with me there, unfortunately. Dad's Lost Coin is sort of just an alright active item. I was hoping for something a little bit better than that, but it's alright. One thing you can do with Memento Mori is you can go into curse rooms for free like that, and you can use your scythe to open up those mimic chests to not take any damage. And you can use Memento Mori like that because I believe it gives some invincibility frames while you're dashing, and like the couple, or like for a second afterwards after you finish using the item. Alright, we've got our item room here. I'm really hoping for some sort of a DPS upgrade. Bursting Sack was not really the DPS upgrade I was looking for, but hopefully it makes me take less damage in the future. There is a Tinted Rock here. I'm going to blow that up. And we'll just keep moving on. Here's the shop, and I do almost have 15 cents, so I figure why not check out the shop. And we've got Potato Peeler here, which could be pretty good, but I think this is not the right run for Potato Peeler, as I would like to showcase Tainted Samael as much as possible and not showcase the Meat Boy. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Meat Boy or Ball of Bandage level 4 is a very, very good, like, overall item, but I think it'd be more interesting to figure out what Tainted Samael can do. Okay, with that room out of the way, let's go fight the boss, and it is Steven. And I'm going to fight Steven like this. I'm just going to place a bunch of marks on the floor and then have him run into them like that. And it looks like it's pretty effective at taking out Steven because, well, any enemy that follows you is instantly going to be affected by Memento Mori, I think, more than the other enemies. Well, not more, but it'll just be better against them. And we get Little Steven here, which is a solid active item. And I guess I'll check out the Deal with the Devil, because why not? And we get Succubus and Contract from Below. I think I'll just grab Succubus, because why not? It's more damage up. It would be pretty nice to have, and it allows me to do some damage from range if I'm not able to do damage myself. Alright, we've got our item room here. Let's check it out. And Dead Onion, honestly, I don't really know what that's going to do for me. Because my tears already go over obstacles. Well, not my tears, but my scythe. And I don't know about everything else. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a bomb and then blow up the donation machine. Since I can go in curse rooms for free, I think that Voodoo Head is a very good item. I would like to also get Champion Belt. However, right now I don't really have a means of getting money. I guess I'll check out this challenge room. Maybe this will give me money, so I'll do it. And I did get enough money to go back and buy Champion Belt. Alright, now that I have Champion Belt, it's time to make my way over to the boss. Alright, time to fight the boss. Let's see what we got here. Gertie Jr. Hopefully I can get some good use out of Memento Mori here. Since Gertie Jr. dashes around a lot, I think I will be able to. Like, there's a good opportunity. And there, I could also use it to avoid getting hit by him. And looks like that was a pretty smooth boss fight. So we did get lunch, which is actually kind of nice. I can use that for a future deal with the devil, which hopefully will give me a good item later on. Alright, here's our item room. And we get Mucormycosis, which I'm not really sure how this is going to work with the scythe. It may just work as normal, and if it does that, I will be okay with this pickup. It looks like it just does what it normally does, and it just leaves like a little sticky tear on whatever enemies I'm hitting. So I'm pretty happy with that pickup. I think it is a bit of a damage upgrade overall, even if it doesn't give me a damage upgrade. I guess you could say it's just a DPS upgrade. It looks like Mucormycosis works with Memento Mori, as each mark I'm leaving on the ground does like sort of a mushroom effect. So I think that's pretty cool. Well, at least it does a visual effect. I don't know if it affects it at all, but it's cool just to see that it looks different. Definitely picking up the stopwatch here. And also pick up the soul heart because I probably am going to need it in the future. Alright, we've got the Fallen here, which does mean I am going to get a free deal with the devil item, which is pretty nice. There's a lot of good deal with the devil items, but there's also a lot of like mediocre items as well. Like if I get Brother Bobby or Sister Maggie, I wouldn't really be too happy, but I would accept it anyway. My Shadow is just going to be alright, and we can check out the actual deal with the devil, which is Dark Bum. And Dark Bum should be pretty helpful for the run. It will help me get some more HP on this run. So I'm going to go grab some HP from on the ground, and we'll move on to the next floor. Alright, now we're on the depths, and the goal of the depths, just like every other floor, is to get stronger to hopefully win the run. Dead Cat, I think, actually is a good pickup. I'm pretty sure that just gives me one red heart, and I'm going to keep all of my black hearts and soul hearts. I'm not certain. Guess we'll find out after this floor. But also, it is 1/3 of Guppy, and thanks to Voodoo Head, I actually like my odds of getting Guppy on this run, because I can go to every curse room for free, as I previously mentioned. I did take some damage on that bomb, unfortunately. Alright, so here we've got the item room, and we've also got a dice room. So, I want to check out the dice room. Honestly, I should have gone in here first, because Linger Bean is not a great item, but Lead Pencil is a good item, so I am going to pick that up for sure. Looks like it's time to fight the boss here. We're fighting a double husk, which honestly is not going to be the most difficult double trouble, especially since I have Shopkeepers here, which will just kind of destroy any enemies that they spawn. And I did get toothpicks from that, so it's actually pretty nice to have. So now we're on the depths 2. First thing I'm going to do on this floor is check out the cursor room, of course. Hopefully I get some Guppy items. Looks like I got unlucky though, but that's alright. So yeah, it looks like Dead Cat didn't take away all my soul hearts, thankfully. So I am pretty glad I actually got that pickup. In fact, it ended up giving me some HP rather than taking it away. I would use the Wheel of Fortune card, but I don't really want to have a lot of the effects happen to me that could from the dice rooms, so I'm gonna abstain from doing so. Check out the second curse room, and again, hoping for some Guppy items to show up. And there we go. Okay, Guppy's head showing up is very nice. I'm not gonna take magic skin. I don't really want to have magic skin for the rest of the run, so I'm just not gonna do anything with that. And hopefully on this deal with the devil, I can get one more Guppy item. Or, you know, maybe get the kids drawing trinket. That would be pretty nice to have, because that would just give me Guppy. Here's our item room. Let's check it out. And Evil Eye, I think, is an acceptable item. I'm not really sure how it'll work with the scythe. Oh, it looks like it just works like normal. Okay. So, it looks like a lot of the items in the game, well, at least some of the items I've picked up, just kind of work like they normally would, as if you had normal tiers, which is a little disappointing because I would like to see some cool scythe effects, but that's all right. I'm definitely gonna buy PhD here, just so every pill I get ends up being good and the run doesn't end up being hurt because of it. Looks like I am gonna be able to steal an item from Boss Rush if I do want to, so I'm gonna grab the Fool card. And we will take on Mom here. Hopefully this won't be too bad. I'm going to place a bunch of sigils on the ground and just kind of let Mom step on them sometimes. So I'm just going to run from in between these 2 points like that. And that took out Mom. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to grab the Polaroid. We'll check out the deal with the devil first. I'll take Demon Baby, just because I could get conjoined, which could be pretty cool. And we got the Fool card, so I can look in here. Honestly, out of all these items, I think I'm going to have to go with Camo Undies, so I get a speed boost, and I get a damage upgrade when I damage an enemy for the first time in the room. Alright, it's time to go through the womb, and on the womb, there's not really going to be much to see, except for if I get anything good from curse rooms. So I'll show you guys curse rooms if there's anything good in them, like right now. Well, I did get a deal with the devil transformation, or teleportation. I did not mean to pick up Blood Oath, but I guess I have it now. And we got Curse of the Tower, which is not a great item, so I'm not going to even pick it up. Alright, let's take on our boss here. I just got Mom's underwear from that chest, so that gives me a bit more range, which is actually, I think, pretty nice with this character, because it makes my scythe bigger. And I did get Cube of Meat, which is just going to do alright, I think. And here's going to be the last floor before the cathedral. I'm going to check out the curse rooms again, and hopefully get Guppy. Although I'm not really expecting to at this point because my luck is pretty bad. Cursed Eye shows up. I'm not really sure how it would work with a scythe. And I don't really want to find out because it's Cursed Eye. So I'm just not going to pick it up. Alright. I didn't get the Guppy transformation unfortunately, but I made it to Mom's heart where it lives, so let's try to take her out. And I don't really want to use Memento Mori because it gets a little complicated here, so I'm gonna use the Chariot card here, and it looks like it's doing a pretty good job of taking out Mom, and I'm kind of stuck here. Okay, so I can go deal the devil, and there's no Guppy item unfortunately. But I may want to go for the nail, honestly. So, you know what? I'll pick up the nail, since it gives me damage up on some rooms, and it can generate me some HP. And we'll grab that, and we'll, instead of going for the Hush, I'll just go up to the cathedral. Alright, so we do still have some chances to get Guppy based on these curse rooms. We'll see what we get in here. Bob's Curse is not a guppy item, unfortunately, but that's one item out of the curse room pool, I suppose. Here's our second curse room, which this might be the last chance to get guppy, and we do get Guppy's Collar, so guppy has been achieved. It has been quite a while since I've had a guppy run, and I am pretty glad I got it on this character, because I would like to see the ending of Tainted Samael, because I have never seen it before. As I mentioned, I've heard it's pretty cool, so I'm glad I'll probably be able to see what's going on there. Alright, let's take on Isaac, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get Isaac's head here or not, or what's really going to happen. We'll find out, I suppose, after I beat Isaac. I'm going to place some Memento Mori marks on the ground to hopefully do some more damage to Isaac. And looks like I can use it to avoid danger altogether from those light beams. So I did that. You can just place one over here, and then as the light beams are approaching, you can teleport to the other side. Okay, well, that's Isaac taken out. And looks like we do cut off his head, and we do get Isaac's head. So that's... I think that means we're on the right path. So time to take on the chest. So first of all, we've always got to start by opening up these chests. And we get Remembrance of the Forgotten, which is a new item, I believe, that I unlocked playing Samael last time. So I'll pick that up. It will also get Mom's Perfume. We'll get Lil Brimstone for the Conjoined transformation. And now I've got double scythes, which I think that's pretty cool, honestly. As of right now, it looks like this run's going to be a victory, thankfully. I've got pretty lucky with a lot of these items, and I am very glad I got a guppy. I'm also pretty glad I got to see these dual-wield scythes, because they're kind of just tearing up everything. And we also did get to see a new item on this last floor, which I don't really know what it does exactly. It looks like I pick up this skull, and there's like a little familiar that follows me for the room. You know what? I'll take this pill. Friends at the end, just alright. But yeah, this run's been pretty good. Tainted Samael seems like he's a pretty cool character if you can get him to work correctly. And now we're just going to take on Blue Baby and hopefully see what this ending is. So let's take him out, and I don't know if that... Okay, that does give me face reward again. So let's take him out. And we'll see what we're going to be fighting here. Oh wait, never mind. We go through the dark room first, of course. How could I forget? I'm not going to take any of these items because I don't want to jeopardize my HP. It would be the worst feeling of all time if I were to actually lose this run after talking to just about how much I've had a good run and I'm gonna see the ending. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I think I'm gonna post this video regardless of if I win or not. So just because the video's up doesn't mean I won. And we did get SMB Superfan from an enemy here, or just from the room clear, I suppose. So that's a pretty nice to have all stats upgrade. And my sights are kind of insane, not gonna lie. And I've got all these evil eyes flying around. It's like I'm not even a melee character at this point, even though I am. Alright. I guess let's take on the lamb here. Hopefully this won't be too difficult. There's only one way to find out. I'm going to use the nail for the damage up. And I'm going to use the magician card just because I don't really know how it works with the scythe. It looks like it doesn't really do anything. We took out the lamb. And it looks like this is pretty similar to the normal Samael ending. I'm assuming I'm fighting Satan here. Yeah, okay, so we're start off with the Fallen, and then it's probably going to be Satan. And there we go. Time to fight Satan. My damage is kind of incredible on this run, so this shouldn't be too bad. And just with a couple swings of my scythe, Satan's going to be brought down, and then I'm guessing I fight the angel statues. Yep. Alright. And I think that's going to be the ending, so we'll see what happens next. Okay, right now this is pretty similar to Samael. I think this is looking pretty identical. Oh, okay, never mind. What is happening? What just happened? It looked like Isaac just pushed death. He pushed death away. Has he been taken over by Dogma? I don't really know what's happening. Well, all right then. Oh, okay. Still going. So is Isaac just lost in the basement forever? I don't know. But that was a pretty cool ending, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really expecting that to happen. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next run.